What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and I'm back. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody who support me and who support this platform. Sheep Stay Sleep TV. It's very much appreciated. Much love to y'all, man. I know I don't do a lot of these, you know, morning joints, but kind of inspired to do this joint. I was tuned in um to Gab Stream, you know, and shout out to Gab. And as always, which I really don't have a problem with because, at this point, man, at this point, whatever you choose to do or whatever you choose to be is it is what it is. I'm not really uh I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything. Um I'm not trying to make sure that you agree with me. At this point I could care less. You know, a lot of us don't understand, you know, a lot of us don't understand. And I broke this down in the stream. There is no black community. There is no black community. And this is something that pro blacks don't want to understand. And this is how I know that a lot of y'all that get on YouTube, and this ain't me throwing no shots at nobody. So I ain't shooting at you, Gab. If you listening, my nigga, I ain't shooting at you, bro. All right? I'm not swinging on you, dog. I know, you've been dealing with a lot, man, but I ain't shooting at you. You feel me? I just want to go ahead and put that out there. But a lot of y'all that get on YouTube, man, y'all talk about the Matrix, right? Y'all love talking about the Matrix and how we need to pay attention to the Matrix and, the Matrix, the Matrix, the Matrix, the Matrix, the Matrix. The fucking Matrix. We love talking about the Matrix. You know, uh, Let me let y'all know something, just in case y'all really don't know how to decode movies and shit like that. Let me let y'all know. Listen, niggas, because I'm trying to be politically correct, but let me just go ahead and be frank. Pause. But let me go ahead and just be honest. The Matrix is your fucking mind, okay? The Matrix is your mind. The Matrix is not the system, okay? The Matrix is your brain. That's the Matrix. That is the Matrix. Your mind. And what keeps you stuck in boxes in your mind, in the Matrix, is programming. Programming. This is how they keep you stuck in boxes that are in your mind through programming. slash engineering. We love to talk about social programming and mind control and all of that. But when are we going to start putting this shit and applying it to us? Because see, when I hear a lot of you pro-blacks talk about this stuff, it's from a place that is outside of you. This is how I know the information isn't being digested correctly, because you think it applies to something outside of yourself when it doesn't. You are the matrix. It's your mind. And guess what's going to get you out the matrix, nigga? Not Farrakhan. Okay? Not Barack Obama. Not Fred Hampton's son, or no goddamn pro-black organizations. You know who's going to get you out the matrix? You. Who the fuck got Neo out the matrix? Huh? Who got Neo out the box? Who got... It was the pro-blacks? Huh? It was the pro-blacks, right? It was the pro-blacks that was in the movie that made Neo realize that all this shit was about him. The Matrix is you. The computer is you. And guess what? Are we as people living, are we in control of what we're programmed with? No. No. We are all socially engineered for society. See, I don't think y'all really understand the movie The Matrix. See, because when Neo woke up, when he digested the red pill, when he woke up, he began to see people for who they really are. Let me say that again. He began to see people for who they really are. So that includes your friends, your associates, your girlfriends, your wife, your mama, your kids. In the movie, they showed that all the people that was around Neo, when he finally woke up, he realized that all of them were agents of the Matrix. They were all entities who was trying to keep him stuck in the box. These people were a part of the programs to keep him stuck. You see? So ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. Is your computer, right? Your mind, is your computer running on outdated software? What is software? Software is a set of what? Programs with instructions that tells the computer what to do, how to think, right? So nigga, what operating system you running on? What set of programs you running on? Oh, you still running on them set of programs that was created in the 60s that you still think applies now because you want it to. Because that's what worked back then. So you think it's going to work again. That's not being conscious or awakened. See? We are running on a new set of programs. That's what we're doing. If you still want to run on Windows 97 and wonder why you don't see shit around you changing, maybe because niggas is on Windows 10 and you're on Windows 97. Maybe it's because we running on 4G connection and your ass is on dial-up. Dial-up don't work no more, niggas. I don't care how much you like dial-up. It's not applicable anymore. Why do you think nobody got behind Claude Anderson? Because it was designed that way. The programmers who engineer society engineered our minds to accept the reality that we're currently living. They have even engineered your response to it. This is why they created social media. Now everybody's on Facebook crying about Iran and how Iran might do this to us. This is programming. Because y'all gonna talk about what we want y'all to talk about. See, they want you, quote unquote, conscious niggas to keep talking that shit. And while y'all still talking that shit, niggas over here moving. See, you gotta update your shit. That's what you gotta do. Shout out to my man JT on that donation. I appreciate it, bro. You gotta update your shit, bro. We had it. Yeah, y'all, my bad. My bad, y'all. But yeah, as y'all can see, when niggas start talking some real shit, Look what happens when you really try to talk to people about really getting out of the matrix. This is what happens. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better pay attention. Because, see, you got to understand how they keep people stuck. They keep us stuck because we think that what was is still supposed to be. Let me say that again. And my bad for the interruptions, y'all. This shit been happening to me a little lately. But let me say that again. We think what was is still supposed to be what it is. And that's the problem. We are running on outdated programs, which is why we're so angry with each other, which is why we don't communicate with each other. Because we still think we in a time where unity counts, when unity doesn't count. Unity don't count no more. Not for us. See, you got to understand there's a set of programs for different sects of people. See, let me give you an example. On outdated programming, most of your rednecks is running on outdated programming. They still think being prejudiced, running around hating people, and all of that type of stuff is still applicable. And it's not. And it's not. Them days are over. That shit has been intricately changed into something else. And those rednecks have a problem with that. Because they want it to still be what it was and not what it is. See, we was a community. We're not one today. And we haven't been one for a long time. That's for a reason. That's how it was designed. Okay? It was designed this way. It was engineered this way. Just like they engineered chaos into society. And they amplified it with the internet. They have created the life that we see today for a reason. Okay? Now let's go back to the Matrix. And this is to tie in rugged individualism. When Neo woke up, he realized it was just him. Everybody who he thought was with him were really agents of the Matrix. That's why when he took the red pill, when he got on his journey, he started looking at people and seeing people for who they really are. You see? And they were showing it in the movie, who they really were. This person wasn't his friend. This person was really this. And that is the path. At this point, from what I see, is the path we're all taking. This life is an individual walk. It's a journey. And on your journey, you're going to meet different people. You're going to meet different people. But the walk, the journey, is an independent one. You know why? Because the journey is within. It's in your mind. So you can have millions of friends, but when you sit down and analyze who this person is and your relationship to one another, are y'all really friends? And see, when Neo took the red pill, he was able to see that when he looked at people. He was able to see it. He didn't have to necessarily interact. He just seen it. Like, oh, this person's a snake. Oh, this person's going to turn me into the police. Oh, this person's this. This person's that. See, we don't want to accept that. We don't want to accept that. We still think we're going to start this grassroots movement that's going to take all the way off and change everything. Wrong. That is an outdated program. That was a program that was implemented on black people at a specific time. But technology has upgraded. So your program must upgrade. It must update. And understand that the upgrade is what you see today. So stop crying about the lack of unity, because the unity will never be there. Okay? That's over with. Deal with it. It's over with. You may be with a couple of like-minded folk, but all of that utopian, we're going to rebuild Black Wall Street shit, it's over. It's not happening. Niggas is too concerned with what somebody's saying on their status to rebuild a Black Wall Street. Understand that. We too concerned with who each other is fucking to rebuild a Black Wall Street. We too worried about if somebody is light-skinned, dark-skinned, this or that, to rebuild anything. See, I'm all about reality, man. I'm all about what is. What is. See, niggas think they gonna wish upon a star and something gonna happen. That's the problem. That's the problem. We want to see a change, but don't want to be the change. What Biggie said in on his last album? We can't save the world until we save ourselves. Oh, but you got a problem with save yourself, black man. Got a problem with that. Oh, you got a problem with that. A lot of y'all got a problem with that. When you got people trying to save themselves, while y'all niggas still thinking y'all could save the world. What about saving your children? You trying to save the world. The world gonna be here when you die. This shit gonna always be here. So what you trying to save it for? This shit ain't going nowhere. It's not. This shit ain't going nowhere, dog. This shit gonna be here thousands of years after we were here. So what makes you think you and your miraculous group is gonna save the world? Makes you think that. Because I know why you think that. Because that's the program you were implemented with. See, pro-blackness is a program. I bet y'all don't want to hear that. Everything we live upon is programs. Programming. Your TV is programmed. Your radio is programmed. Your telephone, the cell phone, is programmed. So why you niggas keep thinking y'all gonna outsmart the programmers? Y'all want to get out the matrix, then why don't y'all become engineers? So you can learn some of the software that they're using. Some of the technology that's getting ready to come out. But you don't see a lot of ADOS brothers and sisters going that route. Niggas want to play football. Niggas want to go to NFL and the NBA. And go get signed to Columbia Records. Because see, let me let y'all know something about these quote unquote pro-blacks. A lot of them don't want to get out the matrix. They want to find a way to live comfortably in it. So all that shit they get up here and talk is hogwash. It's hogwash. Shout out to whoever sent that last super chat too. I'm gonna scroll up when I'm done and read the messages. Shout out to my fam Hill Zen on a donation. He say pro-black is a program. A link off for Jim Crow laws. Ha! Niggas better wake up. They better wake up, cuzzo. Everything, all the diversity, all of these things that you hear are programs. This is how they keep society intact, with programming. Don't y'all get it? You wonder why we last. You wonder why we're the slowest computer in the goddamn computer lab. Because we still trying to get on the internet using Netscape. And niggas is on Chrome. You still trying to double click Netscape Navigator. Niggas is on Chrome over here. You still running around with that outdated program that you trying to force your computer to operate on. And we wonder why it's not working. It's not designed to work, homie. It's not designed to. Why you think you hear people say, you better get with the program? You better get with the program. Where'd that come from? Where y'all think that come from? You better get with the program. See, y'all, the problem is we don't want to accept the things that we think is wrong. See, this is why you got to question everything. Because the things that you may think is wrong may be the place you need to be headed. You see? At this point, from what I see, we are rugged individuals. You know how we're rugged individuals in a lot of ways? Because when you talk that unity shit, right? Or when you try to create something to have people to come and join, there's always a sellout. There's always a person committing treason. There's always a thief. There's always a liar. Why do these kind of people like to attach themselves to organizations? For their own selfish or individual gain. Because that's what it's about. When you watch the book of Eli, you only saw Eli walking with people who he came in contact with in the towns he went to. And he only used them for what he needed them for. Rugged individualism. That is what we are at this point. Everybody is in it for themselves. Believe that. So stop trying to lie to people, you pro-blacks, and trying to mask it as you care about everybody. That's a goddamn lie. Half of y'all pro-blacks who used to be subscribed to my channel don't even come around here no more. Shout out to Constructive X. Shout out to my man Constructive X. He say, facts, bro. I was waiting for you to say you better get with the program. See? See, we don't want to be honest about anything. And that is the number one reason why unity don't exist amongst us. Why community doesn't exist amongst us. Because the root word of community is what? Commune, which is the same root word in communication. But those things, communication, communion, those are all the things that are missing. And I spoke about this in There Is No Black Community stream. Y'all can go and check it out. I spoke about this. Just based on the terms, when you break down community, the root, C-O-M, M, calm, commute, community, communication, communion. We don't operate on that level unless, like I said in my previous stream, unless it's dealing with what? Death or dysfunction. Death or dysfunction is the only time we communicate effectively. We commune with one another. Death or dysfunction. If I get on here right now and start a live going in on somebody, I'm going to have 100 people in here watching. I'm going to have 100 people in here watching. At least. Or damn near 100. Because we love to commune or communicate when dealing in dysfunction. But we talk about a community. How is there a community when there's no businesses that's attached to our community name? Can y'all explain this? Explain it to me. Y'all can't explain it to me. But y'all still want to keep pushing this shit. Shout out to my man Ronan. He says, military strategy. You sever the communication/community. Chaos makes taking over much easier through dysfunction. Facts. Facts. People don't understand that, Ronan. But you got people on here that are claiming to be military vets, claims to understand military strategy and military science, but they still pushing pro-blackness. They're still pushing this shit. But I can't call you a hustler for pushing poison on our people. Because that's what it is. It's poison. Because it's lies. That's poison. Lies is poison. You see? And a lot of people understand that we were lied to. What Malcolm said, we was hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray. So that means, if he said we were led astray, that means we had leaders. See, y'all got to understand really what this shit is about. Really get into social engineering and programming. Niggas like, you pro-blacks love getting up here telling people they're diagnosed with Stockholm syndrome. But y'all the niggas with the Stockholm syndrome. By definition, y'all the ones with the Stockholm syndrome. It's y'all. And this is not to bang on nobody. This is just me being frank, being honest. How long are we going to continue to lie to ourselves? How long are we going to continue to galvanize people based on lies? How long? Because that's when we get together the most. Just look at it here on YouTube. Come on. It tells you, come on, actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. So the people that you pro-blacks think y'all are uplifting, they don't want no upliftment. Because they only come to y'all channels for bullshit. Because that's what most of you pro-blacks promote on YouTube. Entertainment. I call it conscious reality TV. And when I say conscious, I'm talking low-level consciousness. That's what this shit is. That's what it is. This is reality television for y'all. But soon as somebody speak out on it, is, oh, he hate pro-blacks, he this, he that. No, I'm speaking on what I see. I'm speaking on what I see. I don't see no building. I don't hear any encouragement or upliftment. You know what I hear? Talking down, um, shitting on each other, taking shots. This is what it is. This is what it is. But because I address the dysfunction, something's wrong with me. So I'm supposed to sit around here and act like I don't see or hear what's going on between people who are saying they're for their people. And that we should all be this way. Because that's for the greater good. But when you start pointing out behaviors, now it becomes, you can't tell me what to do on my platform. But I thought you was for the people. I thought this was supposed to be a collective effort. I thought this was a group thing. It is a group thing. It's a group hustle. Y'all all on one block and 20 niggas hustling on one block. And y'all all bring it back to one plate. It's the pro-black hustle. And you know why y'all made a hustle out of it? Because y'all understand that there's people that are still running on this outdated program. So what you do is you come to their house like you fix computers and you charge them a bunch of money for you basically doing nothing. That's what y'all get when y'all tune in to these quote unquote pro-blacks who act like they got something to offer you. You get encouraged to give up your money and get nothing. And get nothing. And get nothing. Oh, I get it. You do get something. You get to feel good while wallowing in your dysfunction for 2 or 3 or 4 or maybe 7 hours. This is why I say it's reality television. It's entertainment. They don't want you talking about anything that really matters. Because if you speak on what really matters in opposition to what they saying, now you're an agent. Now you're a coon. Because you're not running on Windows 98 when they are. You know, they still walking around with CD players. We streaming music. You see? So to go back to the Matrix and rugged individualism, that's what this whole shit really boils down to. It boils down to the individual and what type of person you are, minus your degrees, minus your job, minus you being pro-black, minus all that shit. Any title or label you want to put on yourself. It boils down to you and how you think. And guess what? It don't matter how the fuck nobody feel about how you think. Because this is your journey. See, if you really understand the Matrix, everyone is Neo. You're Neo. Everyone's Neo. Everyone. Everyone's walking down that path. All of us are. Most of y'all don't even understand that. Most of y'all don't understand that. And this path in life that you walking and this journey that you're on, it's yours. And the people you meet, wherever you are, wherever you stop, understand that you gonna meet people in the next stop, in the next town, in the next town. But at the end of the day, it's a self-fulfilling journey. And if you're not fulfilled, it's your job to go out and seek fulfillment. It's not the job of the pro-blacks and the organization. It's your job. And see, people love being in groups and part of groups because they don't like to deal with themselves. They don't like to sit down and deal with themselves and their dysfunctions. So a lot of y'all go and hide up under these labels and organizations to hide who you really are. Just like I had to bring out the fact that there was a bunch of incels in the manosphere that people was sitting on panels with and didn't even realize. One of the goddamn forerunners of the manosphere is an incel. But see, I was able to see that because I'm on the outside. Because I'm like Neo walking past you niggas. And I see all of y'all for who y'all are. But y'all didn't see it because y'all in the Matrix. Y'all in it. At some point, you're going to have to be able to stand back and watch. You got to put yourself in that predicament at some point. Because that's how you can see what's really going on. You see? At some point, you got to be able to see people for exactly who they are and see their intentions. And most of you pro-black niggas, y'all intentions is just to get some money. Which ain't nothing wrong with getting money. But you getting it at the expense of your own people that you claim you love. Which goes back to the program that was implemented. There's no love. Love is within the individual. Love ain't within the group. That's why I watch motherfuckers that say, I love people. I love everybody. I watch them people. See? Those are the people who are afraid to be honest. Those are the people who are afraid to show you their true intentions. And those are your people that they use to dismantle what was. And they don't have to necessarily see now. This is why I say you got to update your program. See, now they don't have to send in an agent because the agents are already there. They're already there. The agents are there. We got to understand that it's a built-in fix. The fix is built in at this point. That shit is over. It's over. It's over. That may be a hard pill to swallow, but it better be one you digest one day. Because if not, you will continue to be victimized for your ignorance. Let me repeat that. You will continue to be victimized for your ignorance. So, shout out to y'all. Let me go through the chat. Say what up to y'all, man. Shout out to my brother Deep in Thought. He says, bro, you have thought-provoking messages all the time. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to make people think beyond what they know. That's why they say you only know what you know. We gotta begin to think past that shit. See, intelligent motherfuckers ask questions. And intelligent motherfuckers question themselves. They ask themselves if what they're following is correct. They ask themselves these questions. They don't search through the YouTube streets for the answers. They search within. Because at the end of the day, it's about what benefit you, not the group. Because that's why most of you niggas want to join groups, for personal benefit. And that's the truth. But niggas don't want to say that. But why are you afraid to say it when time and time again we done seen and had to deal with sellouts and treasonous people? That doesn't show you that people are joining for their own selfish gain? So how many people you really think is going to be down with you? Huh? See, you got to understand, man, that there's more sleep sheep in the world. And this is why my channel is Sheep Stay Sleep TV, because I want all you niggas to stay sleep. Don't come around me with that fake woke shit. Stay your drowsy ass over there. Take your Z-Quil and go over there. Because people like y'all are the ones that killed Malcolm X. People like y'all allowed Dirty Cuz to kill Nipsey Hussle right in front of his goddamn store. Now you got niggas talking about who gonna be the next Nipsey. So when he get murdered, we gonna need another Nipsey. Then we gonna need another Nipsey. Then we gonna need another Nipsey. Come on, man. Y'all niggas don't see that this shit is set up. How many years we've been searching for another Malcolm X? Huh? You niggas ain't gonna wake up and understand that that shit is over? You just don't want to accept that it's over. It's over. There's no more Malcolms. There's no more Garveys. Them days are over. They're over. And you got sellout Negroes who was once a part of the movement. Sellout niggas like Sonetta, House of Consciousness, Sonetta TV. Sonetta TV. That sellout nigga. The same one who's sponsoring a debate to debate on if Malcolm X was a snitch. The same sellout nigga who just put a video up on his channel asking if Noble Jew Ali was a con man. This is the same nigga who was a Black Panther. This was the same nigga who was with Khalid Muhammad, Sonetta, that is now throwing the black leaders, your pro-black leaders, under the motherfucking bus. And you niggas still want to play this Jolly Joe game? I'm not with it. Y'all niggas ain't gonna kill me in the name of revolution. Fuck out of here. That's why I don't stand with none of y'all. This man was with Khalid Muhammad. Now this nigga doing a debate on if Malcolm X was a snitch. Oh, but we not supposed to talk about that. Let's not focus on Sinetta DS1. We can't focus on that. So what we need to focus on? What we need to focus on? We need to focus on building. Building what? Building what? Building some shit that we already built? Recreating the same shit? Sinetta's the pro-black gatekeeper. Did y'all know that? Here on YouTube, here on throughout social media, he's the gatekeeper. That's why everybody run the Sa. Everybody run the Sinetta. All the niggas that you see that talk this pro-black shit all find their way to Sinetta. Why? When this nigga already done sold niggas out. So y'all run to the pro-black gatekeeper. Sinetta. You niggas better wake up. Oh, you niggas better wake up. And really go back and watch the movie The Matrix. So you can understand what The Matrix really is, buddy. And understand who the agents really are. Because when it come down to the come down, motherfuckers only care about themselves. They only care about themselves, bro. But I get it. Y'all don't want to accept it. Y'all want to keep living in Micah Night land and Candy Crush world. I get it. I get it. I understand. But don't get mad when you hear people running around here saying sheep stay asleep. See, we got to understand that everybody wasn't put here to be a leader. Everybody's not a leader. Understand that. And understand that some of your leaders were put there. Understand that there was a lot of co-op shit going on with our people and with our quote unquote leaders. And our quote unquote movements. But you won't realize that until you're ready to take your blinders off. But I get it. Who wants to ruin a good dream? Who wants to ruin a good dream? No one wants to ruin a good dream. And guess how you ruin a good dream? You get woke up out of it. And a lot of you niggas ain't woke up out the dream yet. That's why you still believing in that shit. Because you still sleep. You've been having this good dream for a long time. And you don't want it to end. And if anybody trying to wake you up from this motherfucker, you gonna kick, bite, punch, and scratch so he can let you stay asleep. I get it. I understand. I do. Trust me. So on that note, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. If y'all would like to donate, go ahead and hit the Cash App up. $SheepStaySleepTV. $SheepStaySleepTV. Or you could donate through the super chat. I'm going to give some shout outs and then I'm going to wrap it up, y'all. West Northwood, what's going on, man? If you're not one of us, Neo, you are one of them. Morpheus. Of course. Of course. Of course. Yes, sir. Mrs. Berry, what's going on, Miss Berry? Shout out to my man, Tony Smith. Hills in, salute, family. I got you, fam. Shout out to the underrated one. Shout out to the grinder in the building. Shout out to my man, the grinder. Shout out to my sis, the great moderator, Poetic Cows. Shout out to you, sis. I see you in the building. Yes, sir. We got to clear and reconstruct the foundation before building again. Yes, sir. What's up, cats? Constructive X, salute, bro. Shout out to my brother Deep in Thought. Shout out to my man Ronan. I am Alpha, salute. Shout out to brother Rob in the building. Salute. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Shout out to everybody who donated. If I missed your donation, pardon me. I appreciate the donations, man. Much love to y'all this morning, man. I'll be back later on. I'll be back here later on, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I go live. But later on, man, I will be going live. And y'all stay tuned for that. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in this morning. Much love. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. You've just tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And over here, the motto is we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build. I appreciate y'all. Once again, Happy New Year's to everybody. 2020 is here. And I'm going to check y'all on the next one. Peace.